All right. We should be live on YouTube, you guys. Let's go. Let me know if you guys are getting the stream on YouTube. I should be able to see your comments come in. Everything should be good. So we're live on YouTube. Again, if TikTok is glitching for you, join me on the YouTube. It's going to be that simple. And we should be good. Let me know if you guys are hearing me clear on this TikTok still. But I would love to see the viewers come in on YouTube. Let's go. Somebody say you're good. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're freaking talking. Now we're talking. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It should be a low latency situation. I put the lowest latency, so hopefully it's a low latency situation. I know that there's a bigger lag on YouTube, but again, if you guys are having a hard time seeing anything on your screen, the best thing to do is to put your phone in quality mode, because I'm streaming it straight 1080p. So it should look good on your phone. It should look good on your computers. You should be able to see the numbers. And in my opinion, it's better on here than it is on TikTok. Anyway, you guys, and I can stay live longer on here too. That's another thing that I like to do. But anyway, let's keep going. So we're gonna go where we left off, and I'm gonna you know what, since we have Bitcoin back up, I know a lot of people were asking, hey, did you do Bitcoin already? So I did, but we're gonna do it again. Okay, so here's the situation with Bitcoin. I was looking at this inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is a bullish pattern. Like previous when we did it, we were just making these candles right here. But now, as you can see, we actually dipped down a little bit, but we still didn't invalidate this pattern for me, because if you guys can see here, we didn't make a lower low than the head. So that's usually what I look for on that. So I think there's a good chance that we still can continue to run up. And if we do break towards the upside on this pattern, with this pattern being valid, there's a good chance we're going to make our way to 50,000 in the immediate target. That's just immediate target. Of course, we would like to see a break above 50,000 and maybe another retest around 51, 52,000. And once we break above that, we'll go. And we'll talk about that when we get there. Look at this candle trying to make a move. We still have about 3 hours left on this particular candle. And if it does close a little bit higher, that'd be nice. Nice little small engulfing candle. I want to see it even close a little bit higher, because that might signify that we might come back up and retest the top of this neckline. But we definitely got to wait, you guys. Definitely got to wait. Let me zoom in a little bit on the TikTok so you guys can see that a little bit better. Thanks, I'm live on the YouTube now. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so when I left off, we were looking at LRC. Now we're going to make our way to Crow, y'all. So here's Crow. Again, I talked about this earlier too on my live the other day, and the simple fact that even like this giant wick to the downside, which sucks if people were in leverage positions, that might have taken them out of their positions or hit their stop losses. But anyway, I do think that this is still a great area to accumulate. I think we have a lot of upside to come for Crow, but right now we're not making any big move. While we did show this big move that showed me that we might be reversing from this downtrend right here, we still haven't made the biggest move up. And this can also be interpreted as like a continuation pattern to maybe come down and retest a lower low one more time, maybe around 50 cents again. We're only at 55 cents, so there's a good chance we may come down there one more time before making a next leg up. To me, I think it's still the best area to dollar cost average. So that's what I've been doing, y'all. So just keep an eye on that. If you want to get in, it's better to get in while it's low. Don't wait for it to start pumping and then say, you know what, I think I do want to get in. And I know the common thing is, well, what if it comes down a little bit lower? That's why you dollar cost average. Don't put all your money in at once, because if it does come down lower, you have a chance to buy in at a cheaper price. It just comes cheaper for you guys. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to go down to Voyager real quick. Still kind of ranging. Again, I told you guys it hasn't really made a move. There's nothing for me to say. No pattern. No idea. The market's kind of ranging, but once it makes a move towards the upside or the downside, we will get an idea of how high we think it's going to go. Of course, looking at previous levels of resistance, or how low it can go, looking at previous levels of support. I want to bring in my strategy too, guys. It sucks. I don't have my strategy over here yet on my YouTube, but I will put it on my laptop so you guys can see me, or even set up my YouTube to work from my other computer, because as you can see, I have multiple computers that I do these different things with. So I'm going to move the strategy over here, and I'm going to upload. I'm going to put some money in, like $2,000 or $3,000 into an account today, so we can trade it. Hopefully make, if my trading works, we can make a quick little, but almost $300 per trade with my strategy. But anyway, Okay, let's look at engine real quick. I think this is still looking really, really good. I still think this is a nice little bounce up. It may continue towards the upside. This might be that continuation we need towards the upside. But right now, I would love to see the support come in. I like to see us break above, break and close above $3, to be honest with you. And then before we try to retest and make our way up to this $3.40, $3.50 area right here. And I think that'd be great. I think that'd be great. Right now, we're just waiting. If we do come down and make a lower low, you know where the first level will be supported at, which will be right here around $2.17. But I don't think we're going to come down that low. I think this support system right here at around $2.55 is a strong one. And yeah, you guys, I think right now it's a good time to accumulate before we make our next leg up. But if you look and zoom out, we're actually still up pretty strong. And I think, I mean, overall, you can still see that. I mean, it's clear to see that we're still in that uptrend. So let's wait for the price action to happen to see what's going to happen here. I want to see if we're going to get that support. Here's the Gala. Now, look, this one right here, I mean, I'm thinking fractal, you guys. I'm thinking fractal. I've been saying that. I mean, let me zoom out. You guys can clearly see that Gala has done this before. Look, it has done this, and I keep saying that, and I'm going to keep talking about it until we make that move. Man, if you really believe in this, you should definitely be dollar cost averaging this, in my opinion, because don't wait till we get the same little fractal move and then we go to retest that high again and explode once we break it again. That's what happened. We did this little move. Then price went to go retest right around here, and it clearly got supported and exploded. I mean, exploded. And it looks to be the same, y'all. I mean, do you see this, or is it just me? Do you guys see this? So, man, this is something to really start dollar cost averaging, you guys. This right here, I mean, it's kind of showing you. This is kind of revealing his hand right here. Is it possible for us to just come down and retest lower lows? For sure. For sure. But that's why I keep using the word dollar cost average, y'all. That is the way to invest. Don't just get excited and dump all your money in at once. Put some money in and then keep putting some money in. And you can, and then once we make that move, you'll be the one taking profits instead of trying to buy in when it starts to make that pump. Somebody on YouTube said, hello, new sub from yesterday. Can you give analysis on Casino Coin? I appreciate the sub. I may be adding something late to my list later today, so just stick around. But I do appreciate your new sub. Thank you very much. All right, y'all, let's keep going. So here's seller right here. I told you guys this looks like a bear flag to me, and we still haven't. The pattern hasn't played out yet, but once it does, we'll see. But if this pattern does play out, I think the immediate target is right here, just shy of 6 cents, like literally right at 6 cents on the cusp of it. So we got this pole right here. We got this flag winding up, and then, excuse me, that usually breaks towards the downside, which would bring us immediate target right here at the bottom of the flag, and sometimes bring us down a little bit more, which might even bring us right at 5 cents, like right evenly at 5 cents. So just, I'm expecting that there's a good chance that we may come down, test some lower lows on this. So just be careful on that, y'all. Or dollar cost average if that's what you're looking to accumulate. Thank you so much for the follows here on TikTok, by the way. Let me see, hit the like on here. Yeah, thank you. If you guys don't mind hitting the like button on the YouTube and stuff too, we can get some organic growth on here as well. I am going to slowly make my way over to YouTube more because it's easier. I don't have to, deal with the phone and not seeing too much. Everything I see on the screen, y'all be able to see no matter which website I go to. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of this, you guys. This is binary trades. It's going to be quick, fun. I sit here. I mean, that's more of a gamble to me, but it's kind of fun to me. I just throw like $30, $40 in, and we trade it and have a little bit of fun on here. So if you guys want to see me do those kind of trades, I'd rather do that here on my YouTube. And then also, you guys know my actual trades. And remember, I'm going to make a big account today where I'm going to transfer thousands into an account. And because I normally been trading a low account for you guys, because I want to show people that you don't need thousands of dollars to start. But now I'm ready to show you guys how much money you can make if you did have thousands in the trade and you had a solid strategy. So we're definitely going to go over that 100%. Anyway, yeah, but let's keep going. Let's keep looking at these coins. I'm going to scroll up a little bit. Let's take a look at XRP. So this is what I've been trading. Also, XRP, I keep saying that I think we're going to make a run up to try to retest that 90 cents one more time. And if we don't break it, there's a good chance we're going to come back lower to retest around 75 cents. But You can kind of see we're finding some support down here where previous support actually happened right here. Also, we had this little downtrend that started right over here around the 23rd of December. And then when we touched that line again, we came down. We did break a little bit above it. And now we kind of rode that line, like kind of testing it, and still haven't broken above it, but just multiple tests and just support overall right here. But once we break up, again, I think we're going to retest that area. Thank you so much. No, I want it. Anyway, you guys, I would definitely go. I'm going to go over my strategy as well. I just have to, I have to make this chart. I have to make it mimic what I've done already on my other computer because Femix memorized the charts to the computer. So stick around. I'll definitely show you guys my, I'll go over the strategy on that. But let me keep going real quick, you guys. Let me look at a couple more coins, then we're going to go to Femix, and we're going to spend some time setting up that chart, and you guys can mimic me if you want to. So if you guys want to mimic me, if you guys haven't signed up for Femix already, but you're planning on doing trades, the strategy I developed works with Femix because the fees are not too high to make it work and take these scalp trades. So if you're interested in that, I'm gonna let you know right now. Let me pull up my referral code if you want to sign up right now. Go sign up for it. Here's my referral code. There's my referral code, CBPVP. For those of you guys that can't see if it's too small, go sign up for Femix if you want to get in on the trades with me, and we're gonna trade live. We're gonna trade together. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Doing it together. Practice makes perfect too. So if you guys are doing it with me and you guys like my strategy and it's working for me, then it's going to be working for you too. Let's go. I'm going to leave it up here for a few more seconds. Write it down. Go sign up now, whatever you want to do. Then we're going to get back to my other coins. Then we're going to get back to setting up the chart, and you guys can mimic me. So that's the thing. Sign up now so you can mimic me in setting up your chart if you want to follow my strategy. Let me give you guys a few more seconds to go sign up and get this referral code. Let's go. Wow, I love the presentation better than TikTok Live. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell people that this is a better situation than TikTok Live. I'm still live on my TikTok, but y'all, you can come on my YouTube and come see this better. I promise you, it's way better. You can see everything I'm looking at. It's easier, it's cleaner, and you can make those moves. So make your way over here to my YouTube, y'all. All right, enough of this. Let me go back to a couple more coins. I wanted to look at BTT, which is trying to break out the top of this range, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The next run up, if BTT makes a run up again to 0.004, I will be taking profits, a little more profits, and I'm going to move it over to my H bar. Now, that doesn't mean I'm selling all of it, but I just like to move it over there. Yes, I would definitely explain my strategy, you guys. Again, once I get to setting up the charts, then I can explain it. So just stick around, please. Just stick around. When you say that you're transferring thousands, how much are you starting with? When I make my new account, I'm going to start with, I'm thinking transferring either 2,000 or 3,000, whatever you guys want. What do you guys want to see? Should I put $3,000 in and we do the trades like that, or should I start off with maybe 2,000, something, you know, right there? I could do 2,500. I don't know. Let me know. I'll let you guys decide. Tell me a number. But I'm not going to do more than 3,000. I mean, okay, 2K. People are saying 2K. Okay, so we'll start with 2K. Anyway, look, I'm new to Femix. Okay. Oh, you saying you're new? What's Femix? It's a trading platform. It's a trading platform. You're about to learn a lot about it if you're following me. Thank you for the roses, y'all, over here on TikTok. Thank you so much. Again, I'm trying to tend to both you and the YouTube that you guys see in the background. So I'm attending to 2 lives. So if I get to your comment a little bit late, that's what's going on. If you guys are just now getting here on my TikTok, and you're new to me, you're not following me yet, go ahead and give me a follow. If you like what I'm talking about, you like what I'm going over. And again, if you want to see a better presentation, follow me here on my YouTube. Oh man, this water is good. Just here to learn. I appreciate that. I'm here to teach. I like that. I drop a lot of free knowledge on here. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna look at a couple more coins over here, and we're gonna make our way over to Femix. I'll look at Matic again too, but let me look at VeChain right here. I still think you should be dollar cost averaging this. I love VeChain. This is another big hold for me. I'm not looking to take profits until we get somewhere near around 18 cents again. And we're kind of a ways from there. We're like 10 cents away from that. We know it can happen. Clearly, you've seen something like this happen before where it was making its way up there and it hit that again. This is my take profit area. So I can buy back in when something like this happened. As you can clearly see, I even took profits last time when we got right here. And I moved those profits over to H-bar. I moved a lot. H-bar is my biggest holding now because I keep taking profits from other coins and I'm moving it over because I have a certain goal. I have tunnel vision on how much H-bar I want to accumulate. Anyway, you guys, we got Stellar over here. I told you guys I've been dollar cost averaging this, and I think that once this does finally break above 30 cents, we're making our way to 35. And if we break above that, that's going to be really, really good because we've been held down by that for a little bit since November 18th. We were held down there before around October, beginning of October, broke above, played around a little bit, and it came back below it. So, yeah, that's that. Will you be saving this live to the channel? I certainly will. I'm going to save every live I do, you guys. I'm super transparent. That way, when I say something like, hey, I talked about this in my previous live or whatever the case may be, you guys can see it. I don't BS. I tell you guys I'm transparent when I'm taking wins, losses. I confirm when I'm right, wrong, everything. I'm here to be transparent. I just want to drop knowledge. That's all I want to do so people can go back and reference this, that kind of situation. I see you guys asking about Shiba Inu. I'm not going to really talk about any meme coins at the moment. I'm really focused on the coins that have utility that's making a difference right now. And I think that's because there's so many utility tokens that are inexpensive that are worth purchasing versus trying to jump into a Shiba Inu. Like, give me a good reason why you would want to get in there besides a quick pump, besides trying to, hey, I want to just make some quick money. Like, let me know why you would want to long-term hold Shiba. And if you don't want to long-term hold it or don't know why, you'll see why I'm not talking about it. But if you guys can give me a true reason as to why you want a Shiba Inu to be talked about and things like that, then we can go over that, you know. But we're not. Somebody said Shiba's toast. It's gonna be hard to grow. I mean, yeah, I mean, it could pump up again due to hype, but what's the real utility? When it makes a move up, it usually comes right back down. Flux is King Web 3. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. Not right here, right now, but I will take a look at it. Or if you're in my Discord, you can send me some information to it in my Discord too. Solana, I hear you guys say that. I'm going to look at Helium. I'm going to go back to Matic, and then I'm going to go to Femix. Helium holding strong. It looks like we're going to break this resistance. Helium is making its way right back up. That's great. And as you guys know, I actually mine Helium. I just sold one of my miners, just shipped it out, so they should be getting their miner very soon. Hopefully I can get them up and set up and running right away because I'm going to help them, you know, set it up. And yeah, you guys, Helium has been great. Helium has been great. I've actually transferred a lot of that money over to H-bar as well. I sold initially right here, which was such a freaking sweet spot. This was a really, really good sweet spot. When we were winding up, I said, this looks like a rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern. And shoot, I was in here since way down here, you guys. I was mining it since it was at like $9. So to see it run up like that, I took profits right here. And then I took a chunk of profits, like a big chunk right here, because I'm mining it anyway. So I took a big chunk, and I said, the next time we go up, and I was on live when that happened. It was like right around here. I said, the next time we go up, when we touch the top of this, I'm out of here. And it did it. I got out. And this is why I think it's important to learn how to read the charts. I don't care what anybody say. I've had people say, charts are useless on crypto, yada, yada. Man, get the heck out of here. I took profits right here, and price came tumbling down. I didn't expect it to come down this low. But if I wanted to buy back in instead of mine it, man, that's an excellent, look at this. Look at the opportunities I would have had to buy back in. So I'm taking profits here and buying back in. I mean, look at this. Almost a 50% drop. Actually, if you go down to the lowest point, it is past a 50% drop to be able to buy back in right there. And all because I looked at the charts and determined this pattern showed me that it would be a great time to take profits. It showed me. I mean, I already wondering, okay, when should I take profits? Is when it makes a big move, it's always the concern, okay, when should I get out? When should I get out? It can keep going, whatever the case may be. But why don't you use the patterns to show when there's weakness in the buyers and in the market so you can take your profits properly? That was a great spot. And I left this green dot to show you guys because I was on live about that. And a lot of y'all that were on live with me saw when I told you I was taking that profits, which I moved right over to H-bar, which H-bar happened to be coming down at this point, which is perfect. I love when an asset that I want to invest in more is coming down, and then I have yet another asset that I'm looking to take profits on is going up, because that allows me to take that profit and dump it into an asset that hasn't pumped yet. So all that money I've been dumping into H-bar when it was down, H-bar is starting to make that turnaround now. I'm making a lot more money on that. And these assets were in the middle of their retracements now. Look how freaking beautiful that is, y'all. Look at that. Anyway, let's keep going. I want to look at Matic real quick because I did promise I was going to pull it back up, and then we're going to go to Fimix. So I know a lot of you guys are excited for the Fimix. So here's Matic. Again, I'll show you guys. I think we can come all the way down to about $2.20. This is where I'm expecting us to come down to before we continue up to the upside, and that also makes sense with the previous level of support that I have right here, and also the golden retracement zone, that 0.618. In between 0.5 and 0.618, that's a nice golden retracement zone that usually happens when we have a continuation. So if we can kind of go down here and, you know, get some support right here before we make our leg up, do another retest and start going towards the upside. That's what I think will happen. Again, we have to wait for price action. I mean, just because I think it doesn't mean it's going to happen. But yeah, once the price action does set in, I'm gonna follow that with you guys. I'm gonna let you know when we're touching it. I'm gonna let you know that I think it'll be a nice area to start accumulating some more if this is what you want to do. So anyway, y'all, let's make our way over to Fimix, like I said, and we can set up some things. If you guys want to mimic me in the charts again, I'm gonna give you guys another opportunity to join and use my invitation code right here. And once you guys get set up, let me. We're about to go straight to the charts, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to set up my charts. I'm going to show you how I'm setting it up for the strategy. We're going to do, my strategy is around XRP right now, and I use 20x leverage. Leverage trading is dangerous. So if you guys are brand new to trading, if you just want to watch, you can watch, or if you want to paper trade, you don't have to put your money in there. Paper trade so you can practice it. You definitely don't have to put your money in. And again, I want you guys to do this at your own risk, but I'll be doing it with you. All right, guys, making my way to the charts. So I go contract. You can go to select market. Here, I don't know if you can see this on my TikTok. You go to select market. So you click contract, then you go to select market. Make sure it's on contract. That's where the leverage trading is. And I highlighted these because these are the ones I trade. This is Bitcoin right here. I mean, I do both these Bitcoins because this one is Bitcoin to Bitcoin. Or you can use XBT or something. But I mean, I usually like this one right here because I like to trade everything to USD. Then I got Ethereum here. I have XRP. And then I have XLM. Let me see. Is XLM even highlighted? Where the heck is my... Oh, it's unhighlighted. Where the heck? I didn't even unhighlight it. Oh, or maybe on my other. I told you the charts change depending on what computer you're on. Anyway, it is what it is. But go ahead and do that. But right now, we're focusing on XRP. Okay, so now we're here. And I can show you guys the indicators I use. Sorry, something is in my eye. What the heck is going on? Sorry, I didn't get to your Rose coin. Right now, we're back on Fimix. But there may be a chance. There may be a chance of me getting to that. All right, y'all. So here's the settings I use. As a matter of fact, I want this to be 200. Okay, so come here. You see I got the moving averages. Right here, the EMA. I have the EMA. So if you go up here and you go to the indicators, and you can literally type EMA, and it's your moving average exponential. But look, and I add in two. I have one that's at 200, and then I have one that's at 50. So make sure you have that in. You guys have that? Sorry, I'm eating some toast too, so I know this is not ASMR, but I gotta eat. Angry Advisor, what about Crow? I did Crow already. Don't worry, you guys. I'll be back on live again multiple times to look at to do an update on the market. So I'm gonna start going live on both platforms like this until we get more people over here. But I do think I'm not gonna ever just abandon TikTok because I do know that it's easier for people to just be on their phone and look at it. But I am going to be going live a lot more, especially when I'm doing trades on my YouTube. Thank you for the follows, guys, over here on TikTok. Thank you so much. So much I enjoy. Okay, sorry. So check it out. So this orange line, if you want to make the colors the same, so when I'm talking about it, you can do that. But you see this orange line? This is my 200. And then you see this light blue line? This is my 50. Now, how I do my trades, whenever the blue line is above the orange line, I'm doing all longs. I'm only looking long positions. Whenever the blue line is under the orange, I'm doing only short positions. I only take short positions. I'm looking for shorts. And I'll show you guys. My strategy works in 5 minutes. It's a scalping strategy. Let me see. Gary's on. Catch you later. All right, I'll catch you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. I prefer it on here because it notifies me on lives. Yeah, I'm going to just do both. I'm going to do both. But when I'm taking trades, I'm mostly be on my YouTube because it's easier for people to see my whole screen. On my TikTok, I got to kind of move this around, zoom in, and hope you guys are getting a clear idea of this. And SMR crypto graphing session sounds like a new interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry if y'all hearing me too. Man, I gotta eat. I got a whole freaking breakfast over here. I'm eating it slow, so I'm not in y'all ear. But look, I got a whole breakfast over here. I'm chewing in y'all ear. All right, let's keep going. All right. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna be on both platforms. I see you guys saying you prefer YouTube. I'm gonna be on both platforms. How's the latency, by the way, too? I mean, I want to see, like, from me responding to you guys, does it say, am I responding to you guys a whole minute late? Am I responding to you guys, like, just seconds after you type it? Like, I don't know. I want to see on YouTube what the latency is. I know it's like, it's better on the TikTok, but I just want to know. Oh, man, that's good. Anyway, sorry, let me get back to it. So you guys got that set up. I do use, if your screen is blurry, you can go to your settings if you're on your phone and tell it high quality. So you can press settings under YouTube and go and press high quality. And know your response is seconds later. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, look. So add the RSI. You leave the settings regular. You can just add the RSI. What I did on my RSI, though, I made the line thicker. So if you go to style, I'll do thickness. I put a higher thickness so you can see the line easier at a glance. Because now we're going to add the MACD. Now I want you to add the MACD. You guys following it? Add the MACD. So this is all part of my strategy here. Now I'm going to go and double click into the MACD. And I'm going to take off the MACD. I just want the histogram. And I'm going to take off signal right here. So all I want is the histogram. Okay, as a matter of fact, I think I've switched my length to, okay, I did put, yeah, close. I think I have it on 4. So right there, copy these settings. I'm going to go double check it too on my other one just to make sure I have it right. What chart software is this called? This is on Fimix, and they use TradingView charts. Let me see. I'm getting 1080p HD on my YouTube view. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you set the settings, it'll do that. Are you guys seeing this? I'm trying to show you guys my settings for this, for my strategy. I'm trying to move at a pace where everybody can follow if you guys are following it. All right. So fast length 4, slow length 26, close, and I just leave it like that. And the style, I just leave the histogram. It's pure awesome sauce. Appreciate it. Boom. Okay, so now we got this. Excuse me. I kind of like to move this panel up. Yeah, there we go. I like to have it like this because I do pay more attention to the MACD than I do with the RSI. But now you guys get to see. So now, and then I'll take this. Hold on. and I like to go into 5 minutes. So my strategy is around the 5 minutes. And now charts are set up and ready for the strategy. This is what your chart should look like afterwards. This is what your charts should look like in preparing and getting ready for my strategy, my trading strategy, you guys. This is on a 5 minutes, and this is a scalping strategy. Can you repeat the strategy a bit when you decide to do long versus short positions? For sure. So look, here's the benefit to me here's the benefit to me doing this on my YouTube, guys. I'm going to leave this video up. So if you didn't get a chance to follow what I did to set this chart up, you can go back and re-like it. You know what I mean? So, but this is the way I have mine set up right here. And I wanted you guys to know this. Somebody said, what the F is that? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the noise, or are you talking about the charts here? What are you talking about? If you're talking about that noise happens when I get new subscribers. That's funny. I don't know. That was funny. Anyway, you guys. Yeah, that noise. So when I get a new subscriber, it does this little whooshing noise. And yeah, I haven't changed that. So if I just randomly start getting a whole bunch of subscribers, you're going to hear that a lot. Now, listen, here's XRP. Now, the way my strategy works, again, whenever the blue line is below the orange line, I'm taking short positions. Whenever the blue line is above the orange line, I'm taking long positions. Only long positions. So that's already one main rule. Now, look, I'm going to make a list of what I do, because I don't just jump straight to the charts and just, you know, do that. I love how random stuff is happening random back. Yeah, for sure. Y'all, my TikTok is still glitching. That shit is crazy. Anyway, I thought that was a stomach growling. Nah, not at all. Not at all. Anyway, we're going to continue. So look, I like to look at the higher time frames, maybe like the 1 hour or even sometimes the 4 hour, to get an idea of where I think the market's going to go first. That way I know I'm going to take more trades. So let's say I think the overall direction is bullish. Now, in the 5 minutes, you're going to get crosses over all the time, where it's bullish sometimes, bearish sometimes, bullish sometimes, bearish sometimes. And what I do is, if I know that I think that the market is going to be bullish for this day, I'm going to be taking more trades whenever the line is above. Whenever we're in that bullish momentum, I'm going to be taking more trades there. Now, if I think that the overall market is bullish, whenever we're swooping down low, I'm gonna try to take only maybe one trade, and that's right near when the cross actually happens. So my strategy involves when the cross happens. It involves the histogram, how much movement we're getting here. Look at that. Keep subscribing so we can keep hearing that sound. I love that whooshing sound, you guys. So that means people are subscribing. They're coming over from the TikTok to the YouTube. Let's go. I'm loving the sound. Keep subscribing. Go find me, Angry Advisor. Angry Advisor on my YouTube. Go subscribe so we can hear that sound. Anyway, so my strategy involves when the cross happens. That's one of the sweet spots on when it happens, and then when it crosses back above. But also the overall direction of the market determines. So if I think we're bearish today, I would take more trades whenever we're below. And then if, like, look at this. You see how this just went up for a little bit? We spend more time on the swing low than we're spending on the swing above. Not gonna lie, I love the sound. You know, I love it. I love it. I like it. I'm gonna keep that little whooshing sound. Okay, so the blue line is a 50 EMA. A 50 EMA. I literally just make the line thicker if you guys want to see my settings, because I like to see it. I like to see it. Boom. So pretty much default settings, except I changed the length to 50. And then we got a 200 EMA, and that's the orange line. So you guys can do it. You can make it the same color if you want, if it's going to make it easier for you when I'm talking about it. That's what I'm talking about. Can't believe this following me back in TikTok with 100K followers. Man, yeah, I'm almost at 100K followers on my TikTok. So if you guys don't mind getting me there, you hear me TikTok. There's 80 of you guys in this room. I hope all 80 of you are following me. I hope y'all following me right now. I see new followers coming in. I appreciate you guys, but let's go. Let's go. Yeah, you see random stuff. That's because I'm on live on two different things. So this is my YouTube live, and that's their comments, so you get to see that. My TikTok is glitching again, you guys. My TikTok is glitching, so I'm glad that some of you guys are over here. If you guys are tired of the glitches, listen. If y'all can hear me on my TikTok, if you're tired of the glitches, make your way over here to the YouTube. Make your way to the YouTube. So do you enter with the golden cross? Yeah, so I'm about to go over that. I'm about to go over that right now, you guys. So I'm about to go over step by step how I enter the trade, and what I look for. Hey, make your way over to YouTube because my TikTok is glitching bad. Angry Advisor, YouTube. Okay, the subscribers are coming in. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. All right. So here's my strategy. When we first cross, is the freshest moment, and then especially if it's following your bias. So when we first cross, we're looking for short positions. We're looking for short positions. So as we're coming down, you're not going to jump into that short right at the cross. You want to wait a little bit. I like to get in when we pull back. So once we're on that pullback and we'll make the move back, the closer we get to the line, that's one option for you. But I like to wait to see what's going to happen because I like to compare it to previous levels that we may have had a little bit of price action. So right here, you could have said, okay, well, you can get in right there. I wouldn't have gotten right here, even though we're touching the line, because I don't see, I mean, you got some price action right here, but I don't see any recent price action. I look for recent, which would be right closer to up here. But now, since we broke above this line and we're floating in the middle, I'll wait till we're closer. I like to look at moves where we're getting near or even a little bit past, like here, where previous price reacted. So I'll be looking right here. So let's say I'll take a horizontal, let me see. And it's going to take a little bit. I'm going to have to do it a few times for you guys to understand it. But let's say right about here and right here are previous levels where price reacted. Hey, let's go. I see you guys subscribing to me on the YouTube. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so anyway, I wait for a big move. So now that's when I start looking at the histogram. And once we spike bigger than what we normally are, so as you can see right around here, that's where I choose to enter. So let's say on this candle, I probably would have entered right here on this candle. So I would have entered a short right here, this candle. So I'm gonna put this right here. Here's my short position. Because this is, we're spiking up right here, and now we're nearing, and we even touched it, as you can see on this, we're touching right here, but before we even touch that, we're nearing another level, a previous level of, recent level of some sort of price action right here with the histogram going up. And we clearly know we're in this quick little downswing, and the way of the market is swinging down more. So I would get into a short position here. Now, this is where I was set. I would set my take profits at 0.50, and I'll set my stop loss at 0.40. And as you can clearly see, this would have been a win. That's it. That's my strategy. It's really that simple. And this is just a quick scalp strategy. And now if you look at it, sometimes, like when I was on live last, I did the strategy, and I made this trade, and it was good for me in like 15 minutes. It was only 3 candles. But look at this. Look at this. So that's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 60. So this is like an hour and 30 minutes that this trade took. Sometimes it's quicker, sometimes it's longer. But the fact that it was a good trade, and that right there. So with the little account that I had, with the $200, it was like a $220 account. This would have made me about $25. And I know you're like, okay, well, that's not a lot of money. But again, that's with my micro account. Imagine doing this and you're hitting this right a couple of times throughout the day. And it's a trade you can take, walk away. Imagine some people work. Some of you guys are still at work and you want to be able to take a nice little quick trade. Let's say you scout this, you get into a quick trade, you set it. You set your stop loss, you set your take profit, and then you continue what you're doing and let the trade play out. And then you get multiple of these. You get a lot of opportunities to get these kind of trades throughout the day. Yeah, the subscribers are coming in. That's just amazing. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the subscribers. And thank you so much. Somebody said come over to the YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys helping me out. I love it. And I see somebody's asking for my Discord link. I don't have that listed here on my YouTube, but I will add it. I'm going to start putting that stuff on my YouTube again because I'm going to start going live here on my YouTube more often, especially when I'm doing trades, you guys. But this was a quick idea of how my strategy works. And again, when the histogram is up, like since I'm looking for a short position, I like to get in when the histogram is pointing up. If we're looking for a long position, I like to get in when it's dipping down because that's showing you that pullback has it's kind of exhausting itself. And you can look at the previous levels that price reacted and us getting closer. It works better when you're closer to the line and that we may get a quick reversal. So even if we did continue up, you know this move was kind of inevitable. and you're just capitalizing on these quick swings. Now, this might not work on every exchange. That's why I tell you guys to sign up for Fimix, because some exchanges, the fees, you got to pay the difference in the spread and the fees. They're so freaking high that you're like not really earning much money. So on that $25, I would have earned about $20 because the fees would have only been about $5 for this trade. And now when I open this account with $2,000, I'll be making $200 for each and every one of these trades. Now, I showed you guys here. I showed you guys on my TikTok that I had like literally 7 of these trades go good for me back to back. I had only 1 loss and 7 wins. I showed you guys that on my other chart. Since I just redid this chart here on this, since I can go live on my YouTube, that's why you guys don't see it. But on my TikTok, on my other computer, you guys see. Or if you already did see it, you know, I could take this trade several times out the day, and with a $2,000 account, I'll be making $200 a good trade. Every good trade, about $200. So just letting you guys know, this strategy is great, and you see this would have been a win right here. This would have been a win. You can look at it again, and I was going on just testing it. Look, here's another one. Boom, price swings by, it comes back up. Here's previous levels. Right around here. Previous levels of price action right here, as you can see. Then price is swinging up. A high move on the histogram towards the upside. I get in on my candle close. Boom. I get into a short position. I set my stop loss right about right here. I set my take profit. 0.50. 0.50. Good. The trade is good. Trade is good. How long would this trade, how long did it take for this trade to go through? So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay. 5, 10, 15. So an hour and 15 minutes. About an hour and 15 minutes. Got into the trade. I know nobody always wins. No one's going to always win. That doesn't make sense. If you think that there's somebody that always wins every trade, I'm talking to somebody here on my TikTok, y'all. I know you guys are probably saying it. We didn't say that, but yeah, if there's somebody, no one got a 100% win ratio. Barely anybody with a 90. The whole thing is to be above 50. And so far, me just tracking this pattern out, this strategy for the last few days, this is a strategy that's winning a good like 80, almost 90% of the time so far. So far, I trade trend breakouts too, though. I trade trend breakouts, but this new strategy is great because it's something you can set and leave and walk away. It can play out and you can go about your day doing your thing, and it's a trade that's going to present itself multiple times throughout the day. That's why I like this. This is something that's going to present itself and be possible multiple times throughout the day. That's the thing. The EMA settings are right here. I left it open. As you guys are seeing, I see somebody's asking me here on my YouTube. It's 200. The orange line is a 200, and this blue line is a 50. If you want to see my MACD settings, I just leave up the histogram. That's it. This is it. These are my settings, you guys. And I'm going to be trading this strategy on live with you guys. So if you want to see it, just follow. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not holding nothing back from you. But, I mean, if you want to rebuttal, maybe you have your own strategy, and that's okay. There's no problem with that. It is no problem with that. But this is what I do, and this is what's working for me. And, again, if some of you guys support that, I want to see it, I'm here for it. Anyway, you guys, look, I definitely appreciate y'all. I wanted to go on and kind of explain this. You can literally just go watch the recap. I'm leaving this on YouTube. So even though I'm closing this stream, if you missed anything or you want to see what I did, how I talked about this, just go recap it. You can replay it to yourself and keep replaying it and keep replaying it till you learn it, till you understand it, the settings, all of that. Figure it out, you guys. This is what I'm here for. But I would do some live trades a little bit later today. Let me eat, kind of get myself situated for the day. I'll be back on live on both my TikTok and my YouTube. If you guys are not following me here on my TikTok already, go ahead and give me a follow too. I'm trying to break that 100K. That'd be amazing. But yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. I stumbled on this and have no idea what this is, but I'm going to find out and get back to you. Okay. Go ahead. Definitely. Appreciate you. What is the name of the broker you use? Fimix. And then I'm going to do this one more time, you guys. I'm going to go back so you guys can literally use my referral link. Here's my code. Here's my code. Let me see what this is. Oh, it took it to Twitter. No, let me see. Is there a link? Or is that a link? I want to see if I can get a link. Anyway, here's the link right here. I'm going to put this in my bio right now. I'm going to put this in my bio on my TikTok. Appreciate you guys. I'm out of here. You can go rewatch this if you want to rewatch this. I'm out. I'm out of here.